If you're looking for Three Dog, he's upstairs.
What is it you need? It's amazing. Drop back in anytime, pal.
What kind of an idiot?
Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please. I've been drinking this irradiated shit lately. I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please. Oh, please. If you find some, please. Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information. Go on up then. She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean, you hear me? Carry on, then. Anything to report?
Nothing, sir.
What do you want? I ain't scared, and I ain't your son. Any other stupid questions, asshole? What's your problem, mister? It's a boat. A really big boat. My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
I'm Gary. Gary Staley. If you ever get hungry, stop by Gary's Galley. Perfect timing, then. My galley is in the market at the far end. I'll save you some Mirelurk cakes. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Hey, I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's. St. Monica saved... You really Father Clifford takes the... God...
Any trouble in the... I'm on duty. Make it quick. I suppose. At the stern. That's the west end to you. Bye.
I am Father Clifford of St. Monica. She is the... Saint Monica bless.
Any trouble in this area? I'm on duty. Make it quick. Yeah, see you. Any trouble in this area?
Nothing I'd contact security for. In the Capital Wasteland, I find your...
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. James? He was very driven, determined. He was focused on... When she died, I think... But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. What? Well, I'm not sure what they're... Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now. This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. Good luck finding your father.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is...
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced some very sensitive property, and you will help me find it. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the Capital Wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course! I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent! Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically. Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me... Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. No, he may not be just an... The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. You're undeveloped.
Hey. What do you need? She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Look, some of us are trying to get... And he's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots. Later.
That's close enough. Keep your hands where I can see them. Then go.
Remember that child that fell off the deck last year?
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sure they'll do something about it.
Welcome to the Capital. Quite an impressive collection, Abraham. Ah, unfortunately. In 17... Well, I was hoping you'd realize what I want. I want you to get the declaration. The declaration. If you... You'd secure your place in history. The man who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence. Imagine the fanfare. Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade. I have in my possession the only known schematic for the creation of something called the railway rifle. Bring me the declaration, and it's yours. Excellent! You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you. Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what. Hey, be more careful. Careful.
If you see anything suspicious, be sure to tell the security officer.
They call me Shrapnel. I run... Ain't seen many of those around lately. Let's have a look at it. What you looking for? Another satisfied customer. Come back soon. We always got a lot of...
The Mirelurks have been... Yes, sir? Well, one of us. Well, James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks. Yeah, see you.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Give me a shout if you need anything else. See you later.
It was so noisy last night I could hardly... I knew you wouldn't be able to stay. Yeah, I know. Thank God he's a priest. At least Father Clifford would kick him out of the priesthood if he ever found out. Here was our menu, sir. Thanks. Thank you for... Sleep.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire
Don't
went
mind me,
on for
mister.
over an hour.
Ted Strayer, you can...
That's why I'm...
Whoa. What? Later, dude.
glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too. Nothing is getting through these
Don't
walls.
slouch. Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, that's James. My own. I'd sell him to you if it... Unless you've got any more personal questions. Yeah? What do you... Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed.
It was so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep.
Well, this is a quick fix. I mean, we've got all kinds of chems.
Another satisfied customer.
The poor dear.
That boy. The mud. And he's got all kinds of good chems.
I'll try that.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am back. The doctor. Doctor. Doc. Come back.
Any trouble in this area?
Hey, girlie. This ain't a goddamn dress shop. There's nothing in here you ought to be buying.
Sorry, Mr. Shrapnel. My dad asked me to see if you had anything new, and to check out what ammo you have. I'd better get home. Dad will be worried.
Who are you? Got any sight? My wife, Cindy, she's always watching the inventory. If I...
Evening.
Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me. No! Please don't tell Sister. I think he's a slaver. I don't want to be taken by him. I am at your mercy.
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Chief Hartnett. If someone took yours, otherwise I've got to see it for myself. Yeah.
looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any? I'm on duty. Make it quick. Oh, yeah. Later. Looking for troublemakers. Have you seen
This
any?
area is off. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, you are not authorized to enter the armory. Sir! Please don't make me shoot you, sir!
Nothing I'd contact security for.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
They're all eating dinner at Gary's. They'll still sell to you, though. Just ask him.
Everything looks okay here.
Everything looks okay here.
Any trouble in this area? Everything looks okay here.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Hey, pleased to meet you. Abraham was... Now.
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Dr. Preston is in the upper deck 4 section. That's the top interior floor in the southwest end. Whatever.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Any trouble in this area?
No, I haven't seen anything. Hey! You're wounded. Let me bandage that. You're right. You do need a doctor. Lucky I happened along. But first, let's discuss my fee. 100 caps ought to cover it. Suit yourself. I thought you had the look about you. Sure, I can help you, but it's not free. 50 caps, take it or leave it. Suit yourself. Sure thing. Here's what I have. A pleasure doing business with you. That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax, someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the wasteland. None of us believed it. Take care of yourself.
I am at your... Welcome to the Weatherly. Oh, the mere 120 caps. Please place your order. Please place your order. Yes, sir.
Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel. Why should I tell you? You'll just tell everyone else. Poor James. Only... Oh, yeah. He keeps... Why should I tell you? You'll just tell everyone else. It's... Why should I tell you? She's not very social. She's... Oh, he keeps telling her... Farewell.
I am at your service.
Everything looks okay here. I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Is this interruption...
Nice day, huh?
Yes?
I need water. You don't want anything. I can just have. Water. I'll never forget you. I hate to ask, but do you have any more water? Please.
stupid monsters. Can't get me in here. Anyone out there? Hello? Come on, tell me already. Oh no. What happened? He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore. Please don't go, please! We have to get back at these things for killing my papa. We just gotta. You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. Then maybe my dad would still be alive. It used to be kinda nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else. Nah, people don't like to stay long in Great Itch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Besides me and my papa, there... Nah. He was a string. He's... Yeah, we... Yeah? Alright. My papa would... My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest... He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Nah. Those things started coming around only in the last...
irresponsible and completely inseparable. Was, for a little boy, perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the Capital Wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. The values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. We've got a part now, you and I. Don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until next time, this is President Eden signing off. Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, president of the Enclave, president of America, president of your heart. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden. It's time we had a talk. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Frighteningly irradiating ghouls of underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder, they're all around us. I know. Not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never arrests. Never. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off. I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. A good leader can't get too far ahead of his followers. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted: power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. One of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton, straight to your heart. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty, abused to licentiousness.
Oh, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that. That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area? My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever? Oh my, I suppose I do tend to ramble on about all things academic. My problem right now is I can't reach my terminal to make the proper adjustments and repair the damage I've caused. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen. If I were to do that, months of data would be lost. No, the Queen must remain completely unharmed. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations. I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say? Why can't man follow the ants' example? They work together as a team, every waking moment dedicated to the colony. They require no wealth or material. But I digress. If it's payment you need, all I can offer is one of my mutagenic bioenhancers. I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous! You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. Well, the mutagen has enhanced their fortitude. They're quite radiation-free, however. Well, as radiation-free as any other mutated creature in the way. I'm afraid they are not susceptible to anything I can think of that wouldn't harm the garden-variety giant ant. Just aim for their antennae if you can. It will confuse them quite a bit. Playing with genetic codes isn't. Going from attempting to change their size to generating their pyrosis ability. The stimulation of the subject's evolutionary trigger by the mutagen called this process as the amazing. Yes? Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I would... He had no regard for the All scientists take responsibility for their... I will take this experimentation to completion. If I allow him... You have your... I can't risk leaving this place. I have no time. Yes? Much to do. You wish to add something to my hypothesis? some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired? Oh, how marvelous! Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, the faster I can provide promised payment for your services. Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant. Well, I will continue my research. There has to be a way to reduce these creatures to their former size. Until then, I will be staying in my... How marvelous! Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant site or ant mite? How marvelous! Ant mite it is. Hold still, please.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean? I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday. Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me. Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big, giant ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is. I wish you could stay here with me in Grey Ditch.